Tips to become financially fit. Number 1, forget and forgive yourself for all the past money mistakes you would have done. It is important to let go of the past. The more you hold on to it, the more burdened you feel. It is okay to have made mistakes. We are all humans. So please don't be too harsh on yourself and don't come to unnecessary conclusions that you are not good with money or this is not your cup of tea and you cannot do anything about it and all of that. So forget and forgive yourself for all the past money mistakes you would have done. Number 2, learn from the mistakes and commit not to repeat it again. Now, while it is important to forget and forgive the mistakes, it is also important to learn from those mistakes and commit not to repeat it again. There's a saying that you do not make the same mistake twice, because the second time you're doing it, it is no more a mistake, it is a choice. Have you ever seen that, some bad situation keeps occurring again and again in your life? Why is that so? It is because you haven't learned the lesson the universe is trying to teach you through that particular moment or a situation. The moment you learn the lesson, that situation fades away automatically. So it is important to keep learning and keep moving on. Number 3 is categorize your expenses. I know we all have been guilty of not knowing where our money is going. Very often it happens that we check our bank accounts and then we realize that there is not enough money left, right? There's always too much month left after the money. Now, the best way to tackle this problem is to track your expenses. Now, I understand that it could be very difficult to track each and every of your expenses. So what you can do is, number 1, is that you can make all the transactions digitally, which means that either you do bank transfers or you use your credit or a debit card to make any transaction. And number 2 is that you then use an app to track all these expenses. The moment you track the expenses, you are better able to categorize them into different categories, like if your money is going into food, or is it going into travel, or is it going into shopping or whatever. The moment you understand where your money is going, then it is easy to see whether you need to reduce the expenses or eliminate it altogether. Number 4 is save money every single day, even if it is 1 rupee. Now, I'll tell you a short story which I read it somewhere. Okay. So what happens is, once upon a time there was a businessman who was very much in debt, and he was sitting in a park thinking about the situation, how he can come out of that situation. An old man saw him, and when he asked this man the cause of his despair, this businessman told him everything, and then the old man offered him a help. He wrote him a check and he said that you can use this money and return me the money after a year. When this man saw the check, he saw that he has got $1 million from none other than Warren Buffett, one of the richest person in the world. And he was so happy and excited, and he thought that with this kind of money, all my problems can go away and I could do something very good about it. But rather than, encashing this check, he kept this check in a safe deposit, and then he worked hard in the business. And the more he worked hard, the more he came out of the debt, and now his company was flourishing. After 1 year, when he went back to the same park to give back the check, the moment he was, just about to handle the check to the old man, he saw a nurse coming behind the oldie. And then he said to the old man, "I'm sorry, sir, I hope he didn't trouble you." Because this old man, he always escapes from the mental hospital and he keeps telling everyone that he is Warren Buffett. And this businessman was stunned hearing this. Now, the moral of the story is, when you have money in your bank account, it gives you the financial security and the peace of mind that gives you the power to achieve anything in life. And this is what the habit of saving does to you, So what you can do is, maybe you can keep a container or a box in front of the mirror. Now, I'm sure you go to a mirror at least once in a day. So the moment you see that box, you put some money inside that container. Okay. Now, I know it could be very tempting after a while when you see the money flowing in that container to use that money and blow it away. So what you need to do is, you need to go to a bank account and deposit this in your some savings account. And once in a while, you can keep checking this account and feel very good about it. So what it will do is it will give you the financial security and the peace of mind so that you can work hard in your profession and anywhere else or in your business, and you can achieve anything in life. Okay. Number 5 is always keep some money aside for indulgence. Every one of us needs indulgence. If we do not spend money or if we do not indulge, then it makes life very boring. It is like, all work and no play makes Jack a boring person, right? So it is very important to spend the money every single month on something which you love to do. So maybe it could be, going to a restaurant if you like eating. And this time when you go, you order the most expensive list on the menu card, because this time you can afford it. Okay. And so it is very important. So the purpose of this jar or this money is to make you feel happy about your life. It makes you feel happy about all the hard work and all the pains you are taking to make this money. Okay, so it is very important to keep some money aside every single month to indulge. Number 6 is put some money in charity or donate your money. Now, have you ever come to a situation in your life that, when you were eating something and then you saw a small baby or an elderly woman came to you, and then he or she looked very hungry to you. So you offered some food from your plate to that person. Okay. How did you feel? Did you feel good? Right? What happened to your brain? You said that, you might be thinking that, I am not that hungry maybe, or I am bigger than my hunger and I have enough on my plate so that I can give it to other person, and you felt very happy about it, right? And this is what happens when you share your money or give your money to someone else. You get into the feeling of having enough, being so privileged in life that you have so much that you can even share it to other people. And this feeling in turn can give you more money. So the more money you give, the more you receive in return. Okay. And number 7 is that you get financially literate. So if you are a person who does not know anything about finance or money, then this is the time for you to learn. So what happens is when you learn from someone else, you save your time, your money, and your effort to commit the same mistakes yourself. So always look for a person who has the knowledge, who has the experience, who can teach you on the topic. Hi guys, I hope this video added some value in your life. If it did, please hit the like button. Let me know in the comment section what were your major takeaways, and please share it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Financial Fitness for Her. Until then, this is Kritika Kattal signing off. Thank you, take care, and stay blessed.